बहुत ज़्यादा बोलना नहीं। गाइस लाइक सब्सक्राइब करो चैनल को, जो जुड़ चुका है। लाइव मैच दिखाएंगे, लाइव मैच दिखाएंगे तुम्हें। बंदे देखते रहेंगे, ज़्यादा चिल्ला
नेटवर्क क्या है?
An extended spell to the bowlers here, and rightly so, because they've done the bulk of the bowling, they've done the bulk of the wicket taking, both these bowlers. This one was a top shot from the top draw from Aiden Markram. Yep, nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with the delivery. Couple of changes for India, both of them forced. No Bumrah due to personal reasons, no Akshar Patel because of an illness, so Kuldeep Yadav gets a gig. Harshit Rana, he's running hard. Otherwise, it's pretty unchanged from that previous game, which didn't go well for India. But South Africa, Dale and Ravi, just a bit mind-boggling. We just look at the number of changes that they keep making. I understand that you want to give game time, but at what cost? How many times do you keep changing? Tristan Stubbs at number 3 in the previous game dropped afterwards, now in at number 5. Must be pretty confusing.
Especially after gaining the momentum they got in the last game. After being outplayed in the first game, they did exactly that to India. So one would have thought they would have stuck to a similar side. Would have waited another game. It's not easy, never easy when your batting numbers change and then you go start all over again.
Another thick inside edge. Tristan Stubbs. We've seen a couple of them tonight. The South African batters not timing. Many of the deliveries, another one that kind of just nips back in. Struggled with the swinging ball. Seen throughout the ODIs when the ball is gun barrel straight, all the batters have batted beautifully, but as soon as there's a little bit of swing, even the Indian batters, the previous game, we saw Lungi and Giri get the ball to swing, Marco Jansen get the ball to swing. It's a different ball game when a bowler manages to get something through the air.
That's nicely put away. overs so far, much needed for South Africa.
Yeah, lovely little shot this by Markham, full toss. I don't know if this delivery was particularly needed. And you're giving the batters such a headache with swing and a little bit of nip. You can just stick to it. You got two slips there. Well, you got one slip and like a catching third man. Use those players.
Far away from the leg stump. 6 gone, 25 for 3. Pattern, he comes to ball once power play is done.
Yeah, India won the toss for the second.
चाय नहीं बनाए क्या है?
Time in succession and decided to bowl, and it was all India. Both the opening bowlers, Ardeep Singh and Harshit Rana, made the ball top, and South Africa were dropped. In at number 4, this time Deval Bravis, counted by the in-swing from Harshit Rana. A couple of fine shots from Aiden Markram, who's been the standout so far from a South African viewpoint.
He holds the key. India were very good in the first 3 or 4 overs. I mentioned they hit their straps early. They will see the cluster. Got the ball in the right area, especially Ashdeep Singh. Got the swing from there. Chitwana hit the deck. Got the ball to nip around a bit as well. And the extra pace of Rana. Making the difference.
And you could see what was on with Quinton de Kock as well when he played Harshit Rana, because in Ranchi when he played that big booming drive, it was nipping. Has that option. Sure, he might use it. I know there's could be playing. Just to see makes sense. He's walking towards Pandya. He's one of the best all-rounders in the business in this format of the game. Yeah, shot of the man.
नहीं है प्यारी
Desperate call. Aiden Markham to have to bat through now and bat with the tail. They've pushed Bosch up ahead of Ferreira. South Africa just need to find a way.
हो रहा है फास्ट है
3-2. Next 5 or 6 overs. Build a partnership.
वो वाला दोनों एक्सपेंसिव वाला लगा कजली मुस्कान मम्मी वाला साथ दियो
Batting order for South Africa. No David Miller. The experience of David Miller missing. Donovan Ferreira does like to use the long handle, but it's how you navigate this passage of play. Do you try and play too many shots? Oh, nearly there to first slip. So 8 gone, 33 for South Africa.
देना मम्मी वाला चार्जर ये वाला नहीं है यार इस वाले से डाटा के लिए पापा वाला का पापा में लगाया
हलवा डबल है
अरे डबल कैसे उठा लेगा
आपस में दोनों
तू क्यों बोल रही है
नहीं बोलूं उसको सामान क्यों रहने सामान रखा भी तो कहती कि उल्टा सीधा कर रहा है
But enough to keep it away from any of the fielders. What a start for India here. Would have been hearts and mouths stuff for the South Africans. as another one goes up into the air. The safety of aiming at the fielder was in the 30-meter zone. Well, on the offside,
क्या रे
really was danger there. South Africa have to do something.
क्या पागल बोल
जिसको समझाओ फालतू ना बोले मैंने कोई बात नहीं।
तू पागल तो नहीं है बेमतलब को चिल्ला चिल्ली करती है
वो सही ना बात कर दी मैंने बोला ना कि ये बोले खाला कि देख ले तेरा की क्या बोली तू जाने का दूसरे का सामान रख लेती है क्या मतलब इसका बोलने का ऐड कर तो क्या होगा छोड़
अरे यार छोटी को बात तो नहीं समझे बेमतलब को चिल्ला चिल्ली करती
जा लड़ने के मूड में तो लड़ ले अच्छे से लड़वा दूंगी
यार छोड़ तू चुप रहेगी कि नहीं रहेगी बेमतलब को चिल्ला कर रही है
क्यों चिल्ला रहा है
बात पूछेगी नहीं या खावा को चिल्लाने चालू हो जाएगी
His all-round abilities showed us.
चार आदमी का इकट्ठा करके वैसे बकवास करेंगे
And then
बात का पतंगा अब इधर अभी तू इधर आता है इधर आ
just to balance out everything.
ज्यादा तेरा दिमाग खराब है जब कोई बात समझ में नहीं आए तो बोलना नहीं जाता है
बोलना चाहिए बीच में मैं बहुत दिन से इसको बर्दाश्त कर रही हूँ आपको मैं सच बताऊँ तो नहीं बोला कि हम क्या बात करते क्या बात करने लग गया कर जाने दो कोई बात नहीं तो वो देखी थी कैसे वो डायरेक्ट अपने पे लेके बोल
Yes,
रहा
1,000 runs and 100 wickets. But it's not just
जाने दो
पागल वाला
something of that sort.
क्या होता है बच्चे हैं दोनों
अरे मैं इससे तंग हो गई बहुत बढ़िया लगा
बच्चे हैं बच्चे के लिए क्यों आप दिमाग टेंशन करते हो
Makes him so special.
क्यों करेंगे
और टेंशन होती है याद करा देती सीख खा लेती
कोई बात नहीं जाने दो बच्ची है जाने दो जा बच्ची है जा बच्चा
अभी दोबारा बोलेगी ना अब इसका खैरियत नहीं
It's straight down, that's for sure.
अच्छा हो गया जाने दो इसको बहुत पसंद क्यों
Two noises then that sounded like one of them was Woody.
अच्छा जाने दो मत बोलो बच्चे दिखा देती हो जा मारूंगी मुंह पे कि मुंह से अरे लड़की तू भी जा तेरे भी बच्चे के लिए नहीं करना चाहिए
मैं इससे तंग हो गई हूँ इससे परेशान हो गई हूँ
Clearly, the Indians don't think so.
बच्चे के लिए हम लोग
अगले कर ठिकाना कर देती है बे ये तो नहीं मारता ना इसको तो बहुत मार मारती है
बच्चे के लिए
छोटा सब बोलने हम भुलवा देती है
क्या लड़ोगी
Yes.
बच्चे के पीछे नहीं वो करना चाहिए
Very good, yeah, this time Sachin was very confident.
क्या बताइए ये हरामजादी के लिए अच्छे ही पसंद हो गई है
Shot. Brilliant.
मत मार तू ऊपर जा मत अभी तू ऊपर चल चल नहीं मारेंगे
Sweating on something like that the whole night. A beautiful shot before that.
अरे ये घंटे बोलती है ना तभी मेरे को गुस्सा लगती है इसको
Well, you can see that it's not exactly a half body, but this is the class of the man.
जो आधे पे का खाई आधे का कैसे हमारा मत कर देखिए
And disability with that much more, but that is very good.
छोड़ रहे हैं कोई कर रहा है अपने घर में जो करना जिसको करना है तो क्या लेना देना रहने दे
The movement of the surface. 41 for ball.
इससे तो मैं एकदम परेशान हूँ इससे तो एकदम परेशान हूँ उसको मारते ना एक दफा मारते ना तो वो सीधा हो जाता मैं आपको एकदम ठिकाना कर देती हूँ
मारियो तू सुधार लेगी तो सुधार लेना सुधार ले जाके सुनते तरीके से समझा ना एक दफे नहीं 4 दफे समझा उसको
हाँ समझा दो मैं यही बात
मारने से अगर सुधर जाती तो मार दो बड़े बड़े बच्चे हो गए बस हाथ उठाना लात मारना बस यही सीखी है अरे उसको तरीके से समझा
मारो मत मारने से कोई नहीं उसको समझा पहले ही बोले बच्चे को हाथ नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए किसी को भी
अभी मैंने उसको दिया दूध लिया तो चाय बना जब तक भाव भाव करने चालू हो गए
अरे यार वहाँ चली गई है दिया बड़ा तो वहाँ चली गई है इसके में है आदत इसके में दुनिया आदत है सब छुड़ा दी इसमें मार ये तो नहीं मारेगा ना उसी से ये नहीं समझने वाली है ये रात को तो बाकी
South Africa, but if you lose wickets early, you'd hope that you bat all the way.
कम नहीं है तू समझता नहीं है तेरे दूसरे को सामान लाके अपने घर में रखने की क्या जरूरत है
11, so you could keep on with a similar sort of game plan. But conditions have not quite been how we expected, I don't think. With the dampness of the outfield and the ball kind of rolling across it, and granted it's not done that too many times, expect that it would not continue to swing for as long as it did.
इसको क्या जरूरत था
अरे तो वही तरीके से ना हल्ला करो तो मारने से वो
चढ़ते ना उसका ना मैं अगर चाहूँ ना
तू
उसके रास्ता
मैं
बंद करवा दूँ
तो तू अपनी को गाली देती रहेगी तू गाली देती रहेगी
अपने बेटे को सुधार देते हैं
Big gap between bat and pad. I think a truck would have gone through that gap. And it's touchdown flying. Half the South African team is back in the pavilion of 44 runs.
बस ये अपनी बस बात छोड़ देगी वैसे
Bosch has contributed 4 in that.
There's been action all around so far. We've had 5 wickets. We've had a couple of lovely looking boundaries from Markram's bat. And look at that. The stumps were out, so he has to approve the stump.
इसको दूध के भेजे वहाँ क्या
Definitely something in it. Little nippage this way or the other. I shouldn't do that. Just hitting the seam perfectly. That high backlift of Corbin Marshall's, he probably thought to himself that there's runs to be.
कई बात कह जाता
Scored, it's going to be this man. Just a little nibble back between that big gap between bat and pad. There's just been a little bit on offer for the bowlers tonight, and India have grabbed it. Yeah, wonder if it.
The coldness, because normally we turn up here and you kind of see it looking like that. You expect there'll be high scoring game, you expect there'll be lots of runs scored. It's just held enough on the surface. Look at the smile on his face there. Harding saying, yep, that's it. That's where we said you should bowl. Golden Bosch. On. Oh, yes. Look at that for some nippage. It's a real beauty of a delivery. Move just a little away from the batter. But it's studying into the wicketkeeper's gloves. That should make the South Africa fast bowlers also enjoy that. see the glistening in the background is moisture, but it's not been trouble for India. No issues with gripping the ball. No issues with movement with regard to the ball off the surface either. That's a magnificent fielding effort from Ashės Cricket. That is what bowlers expect and the captain appreciates. He saved 3 runs for his team. The 50 is up for South Africa. It's in the 12th over, and they've lost half their batting side. Would be a coach. Dale, you've been in there in the change rooms. In one game, no runs. Next one, loads of them. Next one, nothing. Fluctuation, so mercurial these sides, some of them, and you kind of wonder, it's not as if you say different things each time as you go out there, similar kind of game plans and methods. Consistency.
Maybe in selection, just one thing, just so that the players get the feel like they're getting into a series. However, the ball has swung tonight, and we've seen that when the ball has swung, all batters from both teams. Shots! Donovan Ferreira out of the ground. This ball's been swinging and seaming. I'll sort it out. Skip. We'll get rid.
He's a contender for Go the Distance Award. He's picked the wrong one as well. We've been talking about the ball swinging, but when the bat has been swung in that manner, the ball's gone into the crowd. Great shot that. Might be going more and more at the spin. 12 done, it's 58 for 5.
on. Maybe another over for Kuldeep. Already in the last couple of overs, you can see the ball is struggling a little bit with Shivam Dubey last over bowling quite a few long hops. That's something. That India did really well the first few overs, picking up those wickets, making sure not too many boundaries. The ball, it's finally got a little wet now for them now. It's already 13 overs gone. I think it's just the intent. Suddenly the intent from a batter like Donovan Ferreira is coming and he's hitting the ball so nicely. And now the bowlers now tend to be just a little bit wary. Cleaned up. That is one of the reasons why he's such a special bowler. 50th wicket for Varun Chakravarti. And an aggressive Donovan Ferreira has to make his way back. Bowls that wrong one, misses it completely. Going for another heave over London or mid-wicket, losing his stumps. Soon as that happened, it was good to see our team going towards Shivam and apologizing for dropping that catch. He's gone for 20, 69 for 6. Just piling on the agony here, India. 69 for 6 South Africa in this third game here in picturesque Dharamshala. Janssen in at number 8, 69 for 6. So that's superior batting powers. We all know that, but the situation is pretty dire. 74 is what South Africa got in the first game. They came back pretty strongly in the second game, but Donovan Ferreira.
कहती मार दूंगी झूठिया पकड़ के
मारो ना पहले
बड़ी तड़क रही है ना मैं बोली नहीं हथियार में किसके मौत अच्छी गई तो बोल अभी मकान मालिक की बोला थी जबरदस्त ये चौक माने आती ना सब बच्चियां फाड़ दूंगी अभी हम किसको
He's pretty unflappable himself with his temperament. Marco Jansen to face Varun Chakravarti.
क्या हुआ बात
Here's
क्या
another
है?
big hitter. And he's been in very good touch, very good form with the bat.
कौन लेके आज गया था वो कानवा में का तो घर था तुम बोला होगा कि ये कुछ बोली होगी तब कजली की थी
वो तो नहीं बोलती, वो तो बोलती नहीं है किसी से वो।
Mark from the skipper is at the non-striker's end. Don't know what the conversation would be. Quickest.
थोड़ा कर आगे तक इन्हें बोली कि काहे के दूसरे के सामान लेकर धरते हो लोग जब टूटी जाती है तो
To 50 wickets. India though has got 30 matches. Varun Chakravarti's got it in 2 more. Ashės in 33, Ravi Bishnoi as well. Chahal
ऐसे लड़की ना किसी के लगा उसको
34.
काहे को मारेगा, ऐसे ही मारने देंगे अब।
कहा था ना मेरे आगे ना बड़े बड़े रिश्तेदार झुकते हैं
हाँ हाँ,
मैं झुकने जाऊँ तेरे आगे
The smart ones, the spinners, the good ones.
तेरे आगे रिश्तेदार तेरे पास कितना पावर है
And the fast ones. Just wondering when you're going to say that.
जिद्दी है ना थोड़ा जिद्दी तुम्हारे बच्चा जिद्दी है रिश्तेदार ऊपर ना करें
Totally agree. Always spinning a yard.
और तू समझा
These spinners.
मैं हार गई समझा ये कैसे अटक देखा रही थी एक तमाशा तो हाँ ये भी खींच के मारते ना झगड़ा देती करती थी मुझे बाकी गंदा गाड़ी निकाली ने ना बहतियान का नस फाड़ दी
Pretty strong comeback.
जवान बनकर की
Just 2 coming off it and a wicket, 69 for 6.
सारे आगे तो मैं ऐसे करना बोलूँगी मैं कहीं नहीं मैं खाली कर दूँगी ये बात तो मैं बोलूँगी आने तो मैं कर ये बात मैं खाली कर दूँगी मैं नहीं रहूँगी मैं देखिए हिट करती ऐसे मारे मैं तो देखो मैं तो पछी लिखने दिखती
बोलते ना अपनी माँ को मारती है तो फिर
अभी मारेगी अपनी माँ को वो तो ढंग मुझका ना सीख ली है उसका जब ये समझा भाई
चल छोड़ दे
इसका कभी काम किया नहीं कभी देखिए कभी
69 for 6. Shivam Dubey to continue.
वो लड़के को जल्दी करते थे बदमाश ये बदमाश तू अच्छी हो तो दिखाऊंगा बे वीडियो अभी मुंह भक्का हो गया
A pretty special figure, Sunny Jaydeep. 1 for 7. Varun Chakravarti, given the circumstances, given both the balls.
मैं दिखा दूँ उनका नहीं रहने दे आंटी मेरे से छिपा है इसका
Early on, and also showcasing why he is the #1 bowler in T20 internationals.
Yes, it does. Because this pitch is more for the quicker bowlers. We've seen a lot of
खाना में कुछ भारी लगा लती खा ले लगा ये सब वो सभी मूड खराब करती है रंजी चुनी नन्ना
Generally,
the rush spinners come into ball. You get to see a little bit of turn. We didn't see much turn from Kuldeep. And even when Varun's bowling is back of the hand, the Googleys. And the leg is not much turn there. So these figures are absolutely terrific, outstanding figures for Varun Chakravarti.
It doesn't give away anything. He's got an uninflected gaze. Pretty poker face, whether he goes for runs, whether he picks up wickets. Uninflected gaze, as I said, just amazing how he goes about it. 34 years old, Deep. And it's been a fairy tale, isn't it? I mean, how he's made it.
उसको देख के जल्दी
so far and how well he's done at this level as well. Economy of less than 7, 50 wickets in 32 matches. What difference he's made ever since he's been part of the side. He's a proper match winner. He is a wicket taker. You can look at it, you've got him and Kuldeep. Two wrist spinners. Well, Varun might not be a wrist spinner per se, more of a finger spinner, but then two wicket-taking bowlers in that middle phase for India, so crucial, especially in this format. Also, when you think of world cricket now, they expect you to at least be good in 2 out of 3 disciplines. But when you look at Varun Chakravarti, he's an out-and-out bowler. And in a team, India talks about batting deep and having lots of bowling options, lots of batting options. Just look at him, he's just a pure wicket taker. That's his main discipline and that's his principal discipline and that's why he's getting picked.
And it doesn't disappoint. Just about every game will get you, maybe not always 3 or 4 wickets, but he'll get you a breakthrough. You're absolutely right. No wonder he is the number 1 bowler in this format. He really has worked very, very hard to get there.
Brilliant, very, very good work. He's so good with the gloves. Especially in the outfield, you're expecting the ball to come at a certain level, at a certain speed, and then suddenly you realize, oh, it's carried a lot longer than you thought.
चल जा दे
Former BCCI President, former Sports Minister, Anurag Thakur. With the family of Abhishek Sharma in one of the boxes. Final ball of his wonderful spell. And it's been a terrific one. Just one hit taken by Aiden Markram.
तू चुप रहा यार
So
चुप
after
रहा
4
ज्यादा वो नहीं
inches, given
करता
away 11, he's picked up 2. South Africa 81%.
अच्छी रखी ना
क्या बेमतलब नहीं बोला जाता है छोड़ दे
अभी खूब होता है
तो पैर क्यों पकड़ रही थी
पर तो नीचे गिराते हैं तो लोग झुकाते हैं
तेरे को कौन बोला है
तो लोग झुकाते हैं तो अच्छा रहता नहीं झुकती किसका
हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं बता ना हमने कुछ कहा है तेरे को
तो लोग झुकाते हैं लोग सबके आदमी लोग
खुद ही झुकती है
हम जिता रहे तेरे को
तू तो हमेशा दब के रहती है हर जगह, पता नहीं क्या।
जगह नहीं करता तू नहीं करना चाहिए।
हम अपने को तो बोले, अपने को तो बोलेगा आदमी।
तो हमेशा झुका देता है तो लोगों से नहीं झुकती है। अगर किसी से इतना चलेगा जहाँ से रहेगी वहाँ तक वो मस्जिद से नहीं रहेगी।
It's been a terrific bowling performance from India. Almost all of
और लड़की कह रही है नहीं आंटी यही बरबरा रही थी इसकी
them amongst wickets apart from Kuldeep, which is scored 1 over.
इसका फोन इसके पास नहीं रहेगा। देखिए मैं खेलने
तेरी बहस यार,
ये सही में पागल
उल्टा ही लगता है बढ़िया।
पागल है यार, इसको तो समझाना ही बेकार है। बेमतलब का बकबक करती रहती है, क्या जरूरत है।
तो लवंडी ऐसे ना बोल के चली गई थी। माँ कैसे देखती है।
Yeah, Deep, you were talking about the catches and
दूसरे को दे रखा था
plays
जी
and
वो
comes and
हम तो डरने वाला नहीं हूँ। मैं तो डरूंगी।
including those who so they did a lot of at high altitude. It comes to you a lot quicker. You can't got to practice to be able to know what speed it comes like. It is much like whenever India. Taken a lot of those catches. The ball travels much quicker. Not surprised. It's surprised a few fielders as well.
Yeah, Markram still out there, 41 of 37. It's been a really good knock. Again, another indication of this format as well. You
जब सोलह को देखेगी घर पर है वो क्या करेगा फिसल गया इसको भी मार
batters who can play in different conditions.
क्या करेगा
Yes, the ball has seamed around a little bit and
इसके
has been
सामने
helpful
करेगा
for the
फिसल
quick
गया
bowlers.
इसका भी जवाब खींच ली क्या करती है
Aiden Markram, an all-format batter.
मेरे आगे इसका चलेगा बिहारी का बच्चा ना दोगला अपने माई की चोट के पैदा होते हैं
Seeing the other side of his batting prowess here.
Then punch down the ground. Get only a single.
That you were making earlier on, Dale, about a little bit of movement and the batters struggled. And you can see the difference, the other batters versus it. Ben Markram, who plays Test match cricket as well, who is also is used to the moving ball. Yeah, quite surprised. In the first 2020, when the ball moved so much, I thought South Africans would be accustomed to that kind of moving ball. Saw some of the Indians trying to get over the top and getting caught at mid-off and mid-on. And then in the second T20, we saw Lungi Ngidi and Marco Jansen swinging the ball, picking up some early wickets. So every time the ball has done something through the air, it's caused all the batters a little bit of problems. Even through the ODIs, we saw the South Africans. I wonder if it's just the mindset that you're playing white ball cricket and still tempo with
which you have to play this format.
अरे बनवा कहाँ गए नमाज पढ़ेगा
It's been a very disciplined performance by India today. Yes, they might have been happy if they'd taken a couple of catches, but can't complain. I think the bowling has been very good. Everyone who's got an opportunity has contributed. Only on one hand is the one bowler who went for 10 and is only over bowled, but it helps when you have options. And Jivė too, playing his part. He could have had a couple more wickets. Six. What plenty of bat on that. Six to end the over, 92%.
Lovely little pull by André Nokia. He has shown at times that he can hit a long ball. This occasion just not getting it high enough, Hardik Pandya. Here clearing the ropes.
Moving 42 from 39, whilst wickets have fallen around him. India just chipping away. No real partnerships for South Africa. Ashės Rana back end. He's got 2 for 16, 1 over left. That's in the air. Chest over backward point and it'll race away before. So a boundary of the first ball, a 6 of the last ball, 10 of the last 2.
चाय बन गई रे कहाँ चली गई थी
Looking at the field, it seems that it's going to be the wide line for Aiden Markham.
Sliced away, you get only 1.
That's good bowling.
St. Markham standing man alone. South Africa came in at a difficult time. Played some beautiful cover drives on the up. 2 flicks. But he's timed it well tonight throughout his innings. Once or twice the bat slipped out of his hand, but it was this over or Pashadrana where he really took it to the Indians. Got himself over. Run mark. He's been man alone tonight. Scored all around the ground. 6s, 4s. Wonderful batting by the captain.
When you see some of those shots there. See with the stamp of class. Really is a good shot maker. He's back on strike now. 4 balls left in this over.
Yeah, what is Aiden Malcolm planning now? They're looking at him, he got a shot third, which is fine. And he got a wide-ish third. You see that field there. This suggests he's going to go the wide line. And Aiden Malcolm.
This time he gets the edge. The finger has gone up. He's really disappointed. He thought it was there. For the 1 over extra cover, but it's Ashės as he's done time and time again. Has the knack of picking up wickets, whether it's with the new ball or whether he comes back at the death. And he's got a very important.
As is well bowled by Ashės. We saw the other night that he was opting for that wide line. He had a couple that were called wide. He bowled a pretty long over. But in this occasion, proving why it is such a good option, just going across Aiden Markham. Markham trying to power it through extra cover. Finds the edge, it ends. Good innings by the captain. He's gone for 61. South Africa 113 for 8.
For 8. Plenty to cheer for the Indian supporters today. The big wicket of Markham being taken by Ashės. It's brought Ngidi to the crease. coming around the wicket.
It's bowled so well, Ashdeep, especially after whatever happened. The last game and the wide line you mentioned, Dale. Bowled a 13 ball over, predominantly bowling so many wides, trying to hit that wide line. Got it spot on here. Outside edge. Really well played innings there from the South African skipper. Important wicket that in the context, had Aiden Markram been there for another 9 odd deliveries, another 15 odd runs, South Africa reaching maybe 130-ish. You never know. Second innings, early wickets. Still seems to be plenty of help for the seamers. South Africa's got quality bowlers. Jansen, Nokia, Gidi, Bartman, Corbin Bosch.
Really good over this. Just 4 runs conceded and a wicket. It's 150 for 8, 1 to go.
अरे बोलती बहुत है तुम.
Final over. It's not often you get that final over, the perks of being the birthday boy.
Yeah, the only Indian bowler who hasn't picked up a wicket so far. So there you go, it's the final over of the innings, Kuldeep Yadav.
Just even slow up one delivery and get the googly going. Let's get this wide, flat. That's it. simple stumping for Jivė Sharma.
The perfect wrist spin is still. Wicket to a tail ender, just spin it across him. He'll come running down. He's missed it by a country mile as Anrik Noki. He's actually batted pretty nicely. He had a good partnership with Aiden Markram.
अभी बात नहीं किसी ने रो हमारी रो
Kuldeep, it's been difficult for all the batters, top order batters. No chance for the tail ender when you're trying to look for runs. Nokia has gone for 12. South Africa 115 for 9.
कजली चाय बन गई फुल पागल बना के भाई उल्टा चोर कोतवाल के साथ गलती ये करे सजा हमको दे भाई
back to Divine Dharamshala. Game number 3 of this IDFC First Bank T20 International Series. And South Africa batting first this time. We're shot out for 117. What a start from the opening bowlers from India. Only Aiden Markram holding fort and holding sway in that batting innings from South Africa. Everybody chipped in. Every Indian bowler had a field day, but two standouts there. 2 for 11 from Varun Chakravarti and 2 for 13 from
दो दो चार पाँच दो सात
Kuldeep, the birthday boy, picking 2 in the end. It's a beautiful part of the world, this one, in India. And this is what India need to chase down to go 2-1 in the series. 1-8, mainly due to the batting efforts of Aiden Markram. The wickets, the first one. It was Visa Hendricks, LBW to Arshdeep, and then LBW to Harshit Rana. The principal scorer from the previous innings, Deval Brave, is in at number 4. Ball. Tristan Stubbs back in the team, caught behind. And then it was just a procession of shots. Shivam Dubey getting a wicket. Varun Chakravarti, the number 1 T20 international bowler, picking up a couple. And then Arshdeep coming in the end to get rid of Aiden Markram, who should have been dismissed when he was on 34. Kuldeep Yadav in the last over, picking up 2 to end up with. Figures of 2 for 12. So 117 is what South Africa have put together. Important game for India, just looking at the way South Africa have showed India has been pretty good. Winning the 2 test match series 2-0 and losing it 2-1 in the ODIs, and right now it's level at 1 apiece.
So there you go, the umpires making their way to the centre. 118 is what India need. And there'll be fireworks straight. Away, so the crowd won't go anywhere because Abhishek Sharma, Shubman Gill will come out to bat. I'd have to be just a little watchful because we saw what the new ball did when India bowled. It just nipped around a little bit. Having said that, we also know how Abhishek plays. So he will take his chances. It's Shubman Gill who will have to be a little more watchful. He needs some runs under his belt. He needs to spend some time. With the crease, as does the captain, Surya Kumar Yadav.
Tough conditions, I guess, for one who's not quite. Therefore, you turn up here, the ball has been doing a little bit. Essentially for the South Africans as they come out, it's about setting the tone in the same way that India did.
प्लान बना
जो मर्जी बना यार बढ़िया
India's opening batters will walk out there. They too would like to stamp their authority on proceedings right up at the front. Fully aware of the conditions that will still give some sort of help to the bowling. However, the fact that it's just 118 to get means that if they can get some, then they get ahead of the game. They get ahead of the game. Can they be as good and in fact need to be better than what
और कोई ना वो लिया आलू की भुजिया
and Ashės were when they started off. It's got to be wickets continue all the way through if they're to have any chance whatsoever here.
ठंडी लगती है इनके तो भाग भाग के
Which means they'll have to attack. Not a question of trying to save runs. It's a question, Tommy said, to take wickets. Don't think it's a 50 over game. Think you have to bowl out India. The only way you can compete. Give yourself a chance. Come the two openers. So Ashės Sharma, his family here, watching the proceedings.
Bahira far.
The one thing that both Harshit Rana and Arshdeep Singh did right at the beginning was bring the stumps into play. Really good length. They did manage to get the ball swinging. Arshdeep particularly threatening both edges of the bat, and so right-handers are unsure whether it will swing away or swing back in. And then Harshit right. On the stumps as well, and the fact that they got wickets sent jitters into the change room, into the dugout, with everybody walking out a little tentative, and it has those two bowlers working through the power play and setting India well ahead. Must commend the others as well, because they came on and were right on the money. Didn't let up at all, and so South Africa couldn't find a way to get away. They must better that.
So striking at just under 190. Made a huge impression in short career so far. First onto the scene after a string of really explosive performances in the IPL, and has not looked back since.
And where you look at, and this is Shubman Gill. The other end quite different as a player, with strike rate of 140. In talking about Ashės Sharma, his kind of forcing his way to the top of the order of this side, it's not a case of 60 there and 100 there. No, it is can you cut loose at the beginning and get us started. Notorious for a 30 off 10. A 40 good atmosphere around the ground as Marco Jansen will bowl the second over. Gill on strike. Starts off with a wide. It's a very pretty ground. This very colourful ground. Pavilions, all in different colours. It's a colourful crowd as well. And it's time for the Asian Paints. Colour cam. It's some of the most colourful fans in the stadium today to bring these colours to your home. Visit AsianPaints.com.
इसका नया चार्जर आ गया
Suman Gill out.
He's given it. Two sounds there. Finger went up straight away. Gill has gone up.
पहला विकेट गिर गया
Very confident umpire. My dear C, First Bank, DRS take.
TV umpire to director, we have a players review for LBW. Original decision is out. Feed check, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. The ball appears to be missing the bat, and I have ultra edge here, please. Stand by, building ultra edge.
यहाँ खड़ा का है
है क्या कर
अभी मैं पैसा दीजिए अभी 200 के निकाल मेरा 200 का पैसा दीजिए
500 रुपये दिया हूँ मैं
अरे 500 के दीजिए
My